Curtis Stevens. Showtime's almost approaching. This is our third interaction before your fight. Talked to you last week. Things sounded well. Tell us, we got a chance to see firsthand how you look today. Yeah. You look sharp in there. You look focused. Tell us, how do you feel getting closer to fight time now?
Feeling great. Feeling strong as ever. Moving a little more faster. I'm moving a little more faster. Quicker than I expected. I'm just ready. I'm anxious. I'm just ready to go in there and destroy him.
One thing that I saw today during training camp, it seemed like you were jumping roping more so than I ever seen anybody. Is that routine or is that?
Yeah. That's routine. I like to be hot, because I don't know if you noticed, when some people fight, they come out in the ring cold. They have to get warmed up, So being that, I be in the dressing room, we have a lot of time,
You jump rope while you're in the dressing room?
No. I shadow box. Sometimes they got to tell me relax. I'm like, relax. I done trained too much for this damn fight. You told me some relax. I only got one night in there, so I like to be hot and warm. So when I get in there, I can just jump straight to it and do what I do. So
moving on to the fight now.
Yeah.
Again, we're getting closer. You're looking sharp. Any change of plans at all? You feeling we're going for a knockout here, or are we going to be boxing? What's it going to be? Curtis Stevens the puncher or Curtis Stevens the boxer?
I don't know. I may mix it up. I may get on these toes and may razzle and dazzle his ass, cut him up. Or I may just go in there and just take it to him, just brutalize, just beat him down. But it all depends on him, though. I don't know how he may come in there and want to fight me. He may want to come box. 'Cause he knows I have power, so he may be leery of that in his mind. Abel says he's gonna knock me out, but like I said, I believe Abel is just hyping him up or just hyping just to talk in general, But Gennady only fights one way, is come forward. So I believe he's gonna come meet me in the center of the ring. And if he does, it should be an early night.
You've been around the game. Again, you're a student of the game. You got guys around you that are world champions, guys that are in future world champions. It's a big boxing city that you come from.
Yeah.
Everyone makes noise the minute they see somebody get knocked out. You've been around it a long time. What are your true feelings on Gennady Golovkin? Are you sold yet that he's this animal that they make him out to be?
No. He can fight. Well, from what I've seen, the guys that he had fought, he can fight. But a monster and an animal that everyone is making him out to be, no. I'm gonna give you a couple of reasons why. When he fought Kasim Uma, 154-pounder. I believe they stopped the fight because his eye was a little swollen. Kasim Uma was a 154-pounder, moved up the middleweight. He didn't take him out, and he hit Kasim with some shots. Uma didn't go down. He fought the other little guy, little Chinese guy, I believe, Hiroshima.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep.
For him, he looked like he was about 119, soaking wet. He knocked him out, but once again, 154-pounder. Even more better, Gabe Rosado. If he had all his punching power everyone say he had, he did not Gabe out. I think they stopped the fight in the 10th round. But Gabe corner stopped the fight because the blood just was looking gruesome. But when you wipe Gabe off, it was totally all right scene. And Gabe still was fighting. So, I'm not sold. So, November 2nd, I'm going to put him back on the show.
When you called him out, you could have called out a number of world champions.
Yeah.
You got some fresh new faces, some guys that, from what the public says, could have been a little bit more easier to get to. You chose to call him out. Was that because, in part, that you saw these flaws that you're not sold on him as of yet, or is it because he's the baddest man, that they're claiming he's the baddest man in the division?
Yeah.
Which one is it?
They claim he's the baddest man, so why not? They said nobody wanted to fight him. So that's why they was picking these opponents.
So that's why you jumped in?
Yeah, as Tom would say, it was the best opponents at the time they could have gotten. 150. And so crazy, I was saying one day, it was super middleweights that probably would have moved down for the shot to come down and fight for the middleweight title. They was getting people that had to gain weight and do all this other. They got Macklin, just got finished getting knocked out by Sergio. He said, he put up a strong fight. He still got knocked out. Because what type of fight you put on? Or you got a guy just came up getting knocked out. You put him in there. But he ain't want to fight because he turned down the fight the first time. Like, you know, so no, I'm not sold. He's nothing. It's nothing great about him. Like, you know.
Before we get on to camp here, quickly, we want to know what's the difference between the Curtis Stevens that sits in front of me today and the Curtis Stevens of 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
More focused. Like, you know, I was off 2 years. You know, so I wasn't making no money. I was watching all my people that was in the amateurs win world titles. They fighting on HBO. I'm sitting in the crib like, damn. I just want to get the contract. So in that time, I was going to camp with some of my fellow guys from the amateurs. Like, you know, so I'm like, you know, when I get out, I'm just going to dedicate everything. I'm just going to push forward. Not to say I wasn't dedicating the time before, but I got a little more serious. I took this time now more serious because that 2 years off, I lost a lot of time. So I was like, you know what? I'm get out, I'm going to put everything forward, I'm going to put the pedal to the metal. And once I got out, I just put the pedal to the metal, like, you know. I told Kathy and them, y'all fly the plane, I'm going to land it. So November 2nd, I'm going to be pulling up in JFK Airport.
Being that you've seen the other side of what it's like, watching your colleagues going on and win world titles, you've been to the point where, not to bring it up, but, you know, in fact, it doesn't matter. You know, you've tasted defeat before.
Yeah.
You've been on the other side of the fence. Being that you've dedicated yourself and knowing when you give 100%, this is where it gets you in this small bit of time. Is that motivation for you to never even slightly look back?
Yeah, of course. Like, you know, you being that I was already there, you don't want to go back because you see how it is on that other side. It's like going to the dark side. You're like, damn, it's this dark over here.
Does that motivate you in there? Part of keeping you focused?
Yeah, it keeps me very focused. Now I have a 2-year-old son, so I gotta stay focused. Like, you know, so it's not. I'm not gonna say it's not more. It's not more for me anymore, but it's more for him. But at the same time, I've been doing this since I was 5 years old, so I'm not gonna give my long childhood dream up just like that. Like, you know, God gave me another chance, so I said I'm gonna push to the limit. And here we go right here.
One of my questions that I have to ask is, we're up here in Pennsylvania, Easton Assassin, Larry Holmes' backyard. You know, we go into training camp, as I was told to, you know, again, not that you want to leave the city, but, you know, you want to change the surroundings a little bit, keep you a little bit out in the, I say that we're in the wilderness, but, you know, it's a camp out of town, a little bit more away from home. But you brought the entourage with you a little bit over here. You got your people around here training with you. How important is it to you? Because we've talked this before, that the vibe of having your people from New York around you, your younger fighters, other established fighters, whether they're champions or amateurs just coming up, it's almost like a family. And it's motivating all of you for this new resurrection in New York City boxing. How important is it? Can you elaborate on that a little bit more? How important is it for you to have that?
It's awesome, like, you know, having them here with me, because anytime I'm feeling, I'm not gonna say fatigue or I'm a little tired, like, you know, somebody's there to push me, like, you know. I believe my uncle, he could push me so much, like, you know, but another voice in the back of your mind could say something that my uncle might not say, and like, you know, make me switch gears and push it to another level. So, like, it's always good, like, you know, and it's good for them too to see me at this point in my career right now, which they want to get there too. So I have to show them the push and drive that what it takes to be number one, and to have this spot right here in front of you, and to put that work in, so you don't have no thoughts in your mind. Could I go to 12? Did I put that work in to do it? Like, you know, so it's good to have me here to show them that I'm ready and willing to give my all to become world champ.
And in closing, how much does it mean to you? How much does it mean to you to have this family foundation and friends around you, knowing that they're not here for the dollar, okay? And that they're sitting there going through the grind with you. How much does that mean to you?
It means everything. Like, you know, your foundation has to be strong. Like, you know,
does it keep your mind clear? Knowing that they're not here for a payday.
Yeah, definitely. You know, like I said, I've been doing this since I was 5 years old. My uncle was the first one to take me inside the gym. 5 years old. Didn't know a thing about boxing. Put me in front of the mirror, my jab, learn my right hand, learn my hook. And from 8 years old when I had my first fight, it's only been ongoing stages, like, you know, Junior Olympics, U.S. Nationals, the qualifier for Olympic team, like, you know, qualifier for Olympic team to turning pro for having defeats, getting there, having defeats, like, you know, now we're there, like, you know, so I just got to go there and grab it now, like, you know, my uncle done put a lot of time into me since I was 5 years old, like I said before, so I got to make him happy, and I got to make him a world champ. Just as much as I want to become world champ, I do it for him too. So he become world champ, to have a world champ in the stable.
Well, you will have that chance on November 2nd. We wish you a lot of luck, and we thank you for your time. Showtime. Good luck.